Hey you guys, welcome back to the channel. It's Trey, and I want to talk about DC's Infinite Frontier and how lazy as hell it is. I don't care what nobody says. Lazy. It's lazy, it's annoying, it's boring. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of the so-called relaunch, future, next phase of the DC universe. We had too many of them. And it's just getting lame. You guys can't even stay stable when DC Rebirth came out, but now I'm supposed to believe you guys are going to do the same for Infinite Frontier until something else freaks y'all out so y'all can change course halfway through. No, it's terrible. It's terrible, to be honest. Why would I care is the question. That's the thing that concerns me the most, is when I was reading it, I don't care. I didn't care about the future, the current state of DC universe at all. It turned me off, to be honest, because all I'm thinking about in the back of my head is like, dang, we had an opportunity with DC Rebirth and DC gave up halfway through and didn't let any of the plans go through, didn't give the fans what they really wanted at the end of the day. But then I'm supposed to be excited about this lazy ass attempt to another relaunch of the universe that did nothing for anything, to be honest. And that's just real talk. That's real talk. That's just like reading issue 0, and then this is supposed to be a maxi series, so what, 6 issues? I was just like, I don't care about it. And that's just real talk, to be honest. I could care less about Infinite Frontier. I can care about what's really going on with it, because it just doesn't really seem like they're doing much with it. Oh, you got the storylines. You got Justice League, Superman, Batman, Green Arrow and Black Canary, Wonder Woman, Stargirl, Wonder Girl, Green Lantern, Alan Scott, The Flash, Titans Academy, and the epilogue. And it's just a jumble of mess. The only good thing to come about it is that beautiful outfit that Diana was wearing when the Quintessence called her up to join her. But other than that, I'm just being honest. I could care less. The only good thing about that was probably like seeing Spectra, because we don't see Spectra that often anyway, because, you know, DC act like, you know, they can't use that character, and then they always try to depower the character or all that kind of stuff. They always try to find reasons to get rid of these godly beings or whatever and junk like that, making them be killed by dumb stuff or depowering them in some kind of weird way that's just kind of like a turn off that I can care less. Basically, with the comic book, you have the first story is basically about Sh'Adam. You know, everybody was like, oh yeah, Black Adam or whatever. First off, people in the DC universe never called Billy Batson Shazam. He never called himself Shazam at all, but now all of a sudden, because that's the word that Black Adam and Shazam uses, everybody was like, oh yeah, Sh'Adam. You mean Black Adam, the guy, the villainy, the guy that, you know, is a villain that you see all the time? Now people are being that stupid. Brian Michael Bendis, you're being that stupid. People know of Black Adam, and if this is supposed to, you know, have all the continuity in history or whatever, everybody remember World War III that Black Adam started or whatever and stuff like that. Let's stop being ignorant to the character. The character is a foreign leader of a nation. Black Adam, Sh'Adam don't even make any sense. No matter how you try to slice it, no matter if it was a joke or not, it doesn't make sense in the context of he is a ruler of Quadad, and he has been on TV saying what his name is. So let's stop the bull crap or whatever. And it looks like, oh yeah, Superman is going to, you know, have faith in Black Adam and ask him to join the Justice League. Next, Gotham City, you know, dealing with the death and fallout of Bane and the Magistry that's being started by the Joker and them. Like, oh yeah, great, the Magistry, they don't want costume heroes, and Cass and Stephanie are Batgirls, and Barbara, you know, being Oracle because she doesn't want to stress out her chip, which I hope the chip stop working, to be honest, and permanently, you know, destroy her legs, because I'm sick of her as Batgirl at this point. It looks like they're going to do something with Grifter, Tim, and Luke Fox. I mean, not Luke Fox, but with the Fox family. And to be honest, the way the Batman Next Son kind of turned out, and you know the whole what future state thing with Jace Fox, Tim Fox, whatever his name is now, I could care less about the Fox family. They kind of made them actually unlikable. And that's saying something, especially for a black family. Like, you know, you had this black loyal family that was an ally to Batman, and then now you have one of them that's rogue, and then you made, you know, Lucius Fox halfway crazy, and then you give most of Bruce Wayne's fortune to the Foxes, and you think fans are supposed to be like, yay, a black family taking money that's not really theirs, that makes them look really good. Okay. And of course, you know, the mayor coming in doesn't really, you know, believe all of that nonsense about the Joker or whatever and stuff like that. Everybody's trying to convince him, hey, the Joker came back and all that nonsense. And it's just like, you know, they done banned mass vigilantes already. Yay, I guess so, because, you know, we've never seen this kind of dystopian nonsense already. And to be honest, it's such a turnoff. I'm really tired of people being control of Gotham City. We already had Bane do it. We already had Joker do it. Now we have this mayor with the man stress that we know, the magistrate that we already know that Scarecrow and that other guy is behind. I just could care. I could care less, to be honest. I really want to care, but at the same time, I don't care. I really don't care because I'm tired of seeing that nonsense. The police always against Batman, even though Batman saves more people than anybody else. Then we jump to, you know, why Hippolyta decides to leave Man's World or whatever and give Nubia the crown or whatever. And it looks like they reestablished the origins that Nubia is, you know, Diana's twin sister and daughter of, you know, Hippolyta. But it just would have made way more sense to have have Nubia go out into the world and be Wonder Woman, because like I said, when 1 year later happened during the 52 event, Donna Troy did serve as Wonder Woman. So either it was Donna Troy or Nubia. Hippolyta just doesn't really jive well with me. I think it's a dumb decision on that part or whatever. I really would have preferred them using Nubia, because after that disaster event that was Nubia Real One, you really should have used Nubia at this point in time instead of putting her on the sidelines again. Like, really, does that really make any sense? This would be the perfect time to show Wonder Woman's twin sister and showing that she's just like Diana. I mean, you know, as powerful as Diana, and she has a little bit of extra, you know, special abilities that Diana didn't have, and that would have been cool. You know what I'm saying? I mean, she can fly, she got super strength, she has a lasso, you know what I mean? She has the magical bracelets, she just happens to be dark-skinned. And she, you know, she has a magical sword that was gifted to her from Ares or whatever. I'm just saying, I just would have preferred them doing that instead of Hippolyta saying, oh, I'm going to go out into Man's World and I'm going to figure out what's going on with this Yara Floyd and what happened with Diana and all that kind of stuff. And it's just like, oh my God, you guys are just killing me. And of course, you know, we jump to, you know, Yara going to Brazil to find out what's going on, and the Amazons are going to try to like investigate her. And here we come to the horrible, terrible Alan Scott story. The most blatantly pandered, disrespectful bull crap. Just the virtue signal so they can get news articles saying, oh my God, it's really happening. Alan Scott is officially gay and whatever and stuff like that. First off, Alan Scott isn't gay. Never been gay. Never will be gay. At all. Like this is the stuff that turns people off from reading comic books, because you're trying to pander. You're taking a character that people know that is 80 years old himself, Not just only 80 years old, but it's been around since Superman almost, you know? And you sit up there and was like, he has a gay son. If people that read Alan Scott knows, Alan Scott is a massive homophobe. He hates gay people, period. There was no ifs, ands, and buts about it. And he was a ladies' man. No ifs, ands, and buts about it. And he was on a team with Spectra, who Spectra could see through lies and truth and deceit. There was none of that. So that's why it makes absolutely no sense. And this story literally had him call his adult children just to let him know, hey, I want to let you guys know I'm gay. What? What? That doesn't make any sense. It took years for Alan to accept his son being gay and accept his son's boyfriend and accept his gay lifestyle. Now you're sitting up here trying to retcon that by trying to say he's gay because you want to bring in that Earth 2 nonsense that nobody didn't like. People didn't like that anyway. That was pandering too. Even if it was a young version of Alan Scott, you want that version, use him, but don't take the original one from everybody. That's the thing that's killing me. You guys always want to take classical original characters and don't. And my thing is, you have Oberstein. You don't even use the character hardly. You always talking about you want gay characters, you want diversity characters, and when the characters are slapping you in the face, you don't do anything with them. But then you go and take classical characters that has a massive fan base, a massive appeal, and try to retcon that and think that you're going to get the same results and then get mad when people reject it. You damn skippy people are going to reject it. As they rejected Iceman. Now look at him. He's a fifth wheel in the X-Men because nobody cares about him anymore. Anything that was interesting about Iceman went out the door when you had Jean Grey forced him to be gay. Just like you forced Alan Scott to be gay. Like, come on now, cut the crap. Cut the crap out. Dang. And of course, you know, we get the whole Titans Academy thing where the mysterious Red X, and they have a ship and a ferry that's going to take these kids to Titans Academy. And to be honest, after Titans Future State, I can care less. I can care less. I can care less. Please go back to the old Teen Titans comic books. Good God, please, because this ain't it, Chief. This ain't it. Not for the DC universe. I mean, maybe if this was a Marvel thing, but then my thing is Marvel's tried that already with Avengers Academy, and that kind of failed too. So I don't really see any hope for Titans Academy. I don't care to see the Titans and the Teen Titans teach these new generation kids on how to fight, how to fly, all that kind of stuff. You find the character that you find a few characters, add them to the team or whatever, let them learn or whatever and jump like that. But other than that, all this crap, I don't care. I care less about. The next one is talking about Superboy John Kent and how he might become a villain or something like that, and he might become evil or whatever, and he really doesn't belong to anybody or whatever. Well, I don't know. Well, maybe if you guys didn't age his stupid behind up, maybe we didn't have this problem. De-age him, because clearly this story is kind of showing that this aging him up thing wasn't a good choice, which everybody from DC said it was. I mean, not everybody, all the fans of DC that liked John Kent was saying how stupid it was. So de-age him. Just de-age him. Who cares? Who cares about his issues, to be honest? Because he became irrelevant when y'all aged him up. You really did. When you aged him up, who the hell cares about him now? And you don't know what to do with him because it was a mistake. But instead of acknowledging your mistakes, DC, you have to just stub your foot right back in it. It's just like an open wound or whatever. The person's bleeding or it done got healed, it done got sewed back up just for you to open the wound back up again. Like, stop with the pandering, stop with the nonsense, and just tell good stories. And a lot of these stories that you're telling aren't good because you're focusing on dumb things. You're focusing on things that fans don't like and don't care about. And you think just because you get a little spike boost here or spike boost there, that means that's what people want. Are you not listening to your fans? Listen to your fans. They telling you what they do and don't want, and you still give them the stuff that they don't want. What? Why is that? Why is that? Because Infinite Frontier is not impressive. I don't know if I want to read number 1 after this. Issue 0 kind of was like, I don't have any excitement for it. I don't care about the future of DC. I don't care about what's going to happen next because you showed me Future State, and Future State, most of the stories turned out to have bad endings, to be honest. And a lot of the stories that are about to currently happen are literally going towards the Future State. So again, why would I care? You made it where I don't care. Why should I care? What purpose is there for me to care? You know what I'm saying? Then you have Green Arrow and Black Canary or whatever, and you know, Roy telling them that he's alive again. Can you give Roy back his daughter? How about that? Give him back his daughter. Let's give back these DC superheroes their children that were lost when you rebooted the continuity for no reason because Barry Allen, dumb behind, had to go back and save his mom, and because you didn't want him to take any responsibility, you blamed it on Dr. Manhattan. I'm just being honest. Like, let's cut the crap. And Stargirl. Because Stargirl has a show on CW. Why not? Why not? It's cute. It's adorable. Whatever. I mean, I don't have anything against Stargirl. So, I mean, okay, cool. I mean, I don't know. I don't know what I'm supposed to feel about this kind of stuff, but it's just like, you know, who cares? I mean, they got Simon Saint and Scarecrow again because they went right back to this story to reveal Scarecrow's new look, and Simon Saint is using, you know, the Magistrate as a thing to shut down the city and make them live in fear. So you know it's going to be part of Scarecrow's major storyline. Basically, this is about to be Arkham City 2.0. I mean, Arkham Knight. And the Green Lantern Corps. The good thing is Simon Bass is back. He's getting some spotlight. You know, like I said, the only 2 new human Green Lanterns I will accept is Simon and Jessica Cruz. Other than that, all the other ones can go die in a ship. I don't care. I really don't. You know, put them somewhere else. Give them somewhere else. Matter of fact, do a Death of the Green Lanterns and kill off the new human characters. All of the new human characters besides Jessica Cruz and Simon Baz. After that, you're done. You kill off all the new Green Lanterns. You kill off Teen Lantern. You kill off Joe Mullen. You kill off that Chinese boy one. You kill them off, and that's it. I don't want to see no more Green Lanterns at all. I don't want to see it. I don't care. The focus should be Hal, John, Guy, Kyle, Simon, Jessica. That's 6. That's 6. That's it. That is it. Oh, and Alan Scott, 7. That's it. The rest of them can go on somewhere. They can go on somewhere, really. I don't care. They can go die in a ditch for all I care. I don't care about those characters. They're not interesting enough. That it makes no sense because you introduced Jessica Cruz and Simon Baz. You just now getting into them just to add in 4 more other characters. Like, just stop. Stop. I don't care. I just want a good Green Lantern storyline, like Green Lanterns and Hal joining the Green Lantern Corps. You know, Green Lantern New 52 run, which kind of actually picked up right after the Blackest Night event, to be honest. I mean, Green Lantern and Batman really didn't have any changes when the universe rebooted anyway, hardly. So, if you can just do that, that's fine. But other than that, I don't care. I want the Teen Lantern girl gone. I don't want her to be used at all after this. You know, some characters can be retired. This one could definitely be retired if you want to. For Kyle, just make him a White Lantern again. Make him a White Lantern again, or move him to another corps or something like that. But I think Kyle was doing great as a White Lantern. or whatever, and you know, just do a White Lantern run or whatever, and or have him on a team or something like that. But this right here, just not impressive. The Flash is going to work with the multiversity, and you know, Wally's going to be the Flash. So hopefully, the Flash that we see in the upcoming Justice League stuff isn't Barry Allen, it's Wally West Flash, and I kind of actually want Wally to. I'm actually happy about that, because let's be honest, all the nonsense that happened to Wally West is just like, all right, DC, cut it out. We're tired. Just let Wally West rest. Let Wally West be Wally West at this point. Let him be a Flash. Let him be the main Flash or whatever. And then my thing is, now that you have Barry Allen kind of racing off into the multiverse, you could open up the multiversity thing again, or you can do the Justice Syndicate, the Multiverse Justice League team, and have Barry Allen on that team. Therefore, you can do alternate take storylines and all that kind of stuff with Barry Allen or whatever, and then have Wally West as the main Flash of the DC universe. That's fine. That's what people wanted in the first place before, you know, DC decided to screw that up and screw over Flash. I mean, Wally West anyway. And of course, the main villain is Darkseid, Earth Omega, blase blase. He kills everybody, and basically Darkseid is the end. So it looks like it's just going to build up to another stupid Crisis crossover event that is just like, oh my god, who the hell cares? Who the hell cares? Like, why are you doing another event? And why are you building Darkseid up? He just had a major thing with Justice League Odyssey. Now you're doing something else again with him? I don't know. I'm just not impressed. Like I said, the Infinite Frontier is infinite stupid. I wasn't impressed by the stuff. It doesn't really make me excited about anything really coming from DC besides Swamp Thing. I'm sorry. I misspoke in Swamp Thing, because that Swamp Thing. It's Swamp Thing. Like, you know, usually most Swamp Thing stories aren't bad. So I'm pretty excited about that. No, other than that, none of the other titles really make me interested. I think the only other interesting title maybe is Batman Superman, because I love when they do Batman Superman team up stories. So I'm a sucker for those kind of stories. So I'll probably most likely will get that. Nightwing, because Nightwing was doing so good with the Rebirth run, and then they added that Rick Grayson in there, and then they just kind of like destroyed him, and I'm just like, oh, I don't know. So we'll see about Nightwing, but other than that, I don't care, and that's really sad. I want to care, but at the same time, I don't care. You know, I don't know. I'm just gonna probably look at reviews for the comic books to see if they worth buying. But right now, what I saw from Infinite Frontier wasn't really impressive enough for me to get excited about. That's all I'm saying. But those are my thoughts. Tell me what you guys think about Infinite Frontier. Were you guys excited about it? I know I'm not. I know I wasn't. But yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.